I want to bring into this conversation exactly on that point to go to London to the political advisor from the Human Security Centre, Julie Lenarz. Julie, thank you for joining us, and I would love to hear your input on this. Kind of putting security on top of civil liberties. Can they actually coexist, or is something always on taking some kind of chunk from the other?
Well, I think that is a very good question, and we'll debate this quite a lot over the next couple of days and even weeks, I imagine, because we do know that police have now linked the events in Paris to French citizens, to Belgian citizens, and they've also discovered a Syrian passport near one of the attack sites, and obviously this will raise questions also in terms of the refugee policy. And my fear is that we will sort of have a very polarized debate, as it is always the case when it comes to these very sensitive issues, that on the one hand we'll have people who say we should completely shut our borders, that no one in, we shouldn't help people in need anymore, and then on the other hand you will have people who want us to see no evil, hear no evil, and wish to continue as before, and I'm afraid this is not going to be possible.
And when you look at the past, history will show us that a lot of times in such tragedies, when there policy decisions need to be made and need to be changed, it's actually political candidates that kind of capitalize on the situation on the ground. Do you believe that we'll see a different kind of government, a different kind of leadership in France because of what has happened in the past 36 hours?
Well, France has a far-right problem with Marine Le Pen for quite a while now, and obviously they will try to capitalize on these events, and they will sort of try to make it sound as if they are the only ones with a solution, and the only ones who warned about this, and it will be very challenging for the mainstream political leadership to, stand their ground and make sure that, on the one hand, of course, we look at this very carefully and, try to make us safer, but on the other hand also don't resort to fear-mongering, because we have to be very clear here, this black and white view that some people, try to sort of impose on us, that's exactly what the Islamic State desires as well.
Julie Lenarz, political advisor from the Human Security Centre there in London. Thank you, of course, for joining us, and thank you for that input.